To better learn this song, get the free guitar blueprint with all the chords, tabs, lyrics, and more at jimmydillon.com/blueprint. It's totally free, and it'll help you learn this song a whole lot easier. Plus, there's a few surprise gifts for you inside of the blueprint. Unmistakable intro lick for Pink Houses by John Cougar Mellencamp. I remember when this first came out, it was a smash. And you know, I think, honestly, we were just talking about this, I think that song would still stand up today. If it came out right now, I think it would be a hit. Just because it's such a well-written song and it's got a powerful message as well. And by the way, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. And we're having a blast doing these lessons, and I got some really exciting new stuff coming up. So I'd love to hear from you, so hit me up, and right back to the song. Pink Houses. I'm going to play that little lick for you. The intro lick goes like this. So what I'm doing is I'm working off of a G chord. The song's in the key of G. And just so you know, before we go any further, the chords in this song are G, C, D, and F. And I'm going to show you a couple different ways to do that F. So if you got a problem with the bar F, don't even worry about it. I'll show you several different ways to do it that'll work for you. So this one is very rhythmic. It's a kind of an easy strum kind of tune. And that intro lick, it goes. I'll slow it down for you. It hits a low G note, which is E3, and then it does a hammer on the A string, 2nd fret. So it sounds like, and then you hit an open G string and back to your low G. Okay? So let me do that in slow motion for you, because it's important for you to have this even if you don't play it. At least you'll have it here to get back to if there comes a time when you want to. Playing with 2 guitars, one guy could do that and the other guy could just play a straight rhythm, which incidentally is what John does on the song. So I'll play a little bit slower. Is that a low G, right? Hammer on, open G, and then come down on the chord. So that's the rhythm with the interior melody. Sorry. Does that 4 times in the intro. I notice sometimes he rakes it, and that's totally up to you. So it starts out with the verse feel, it just kind of rests on the G. Like that. That's the rhythm. You got to get your wrist kind of relaxed on this. John's songs, if you notice, have a really super comfortable kind of flow to them. Like you're standing in a cornfield in the Midwest, right? So it sounds a little bit like this. Well, there's a black cat. There's a black man with a black cat living in a black neighborhood. He's got an interstate running through his front yard, and thinks he's got it good. Okay, so that's the verse feel. And what I noticed, I'm checking out the lyrics here, and what I noticed is that on the first one, he does a little quick stab on the F, and the second one, as you'll see, so it goes, the verse goes like, "There's a black man with a black cat, living in a black neighborhood. He's got an interstate running through his front yard." Then it goes, "Lord, I think he's got it good. And then it goes back into the verse. Well, there's a woman in the kitchen cleaning up the evening slop. And he says, "Hey, darling, I remember when you could stop and climb." Okay, it stays on the F a little longer there. So the verse is kind of, it's interesting, he mixes it up a little bit. The first one is, and the second one is when he's talking about the woman in the kitchen. He looks at her and stays at the F there. Hey darling, I remember when you could stop the clock. Then it goes to the chorus, which is C. Now ain't that America? You and me, back to G. Ain't that America? Back to G. C, back to C. Ain't that America? Then it goes up to D. Home of the free. And then the C. Little pink houses for you and me. Intro back. Then it goes to the next verse. So back to the form of the song. Basically, in between the verses, we do that little lick. That sets up each verse. And the second verse comes in. Second verse is just like the first. Well, there's a young man, different words obviously, in a t-shirt, hanging on the G, listening to a rock and roll station. He's got greasy hair and a greasy smile. He says, Lord, this must be my destination. So you see how I jump from that F. Oh, this must be my destination. Get that little pop on that F. Okay? So this song's really got to swing. Gotta get that groove right there. And what I've noticed a lot of John Cougar Mellencamp tunes, he'll get that what I call a twist beat. This is what we call a twist. That's that old, it's a twist. You know, you got a stroll, you got a waltz, you got a, you know, four on the floor, and you got a twist. And then he gets that. Sometimes he'll break his songs down with that. But there's an underpinning of that in this song. I notice the drummer every once in a while. Ain't that America? You and me. He's got that. So keep that in mind. I only say that because right hand strum technique, a lot of times people go, you go down, up, down. And it's like, all right, enough already. Just watch what I'm doing and try and grok, you know, this feel. See, notice how I got a little stop in there? Now, none of these things were written in stone. It's just a feel, and this is the Mellencamp feel, okay? So that basically is the form of the song, or the vibe of the song. The form is, you know, you got another verse and you got a chorus. So the chorus once again is, ain't that on C, America? Back to G, just back and forth. Ain't that America? Something to see, baby. Ain't that America? Then back to the C. Pink houses for you and me. Okay, so that's a little tricky there, the way it goes out of that. Something to see. Up to that D, then it rests on the C. Pink houses for you and me. Feel that? So, little pink houses for you and me. So that's basically the song. There's another verse, there's a solo. The solo basically does the same changes as the verse. So basically, once you got those parts, once you have the intro, so we broke it down to 3 parts. And that sets up the chorus too. Ain't that America? You and me. C. Ain't that America? Something to see, baby. G. Ain't that America? Up to the D. Lay another B. And then back to the C. Little pink houses for you and me. Then do the lick. So that's a really good way to look at the song. And sometimes, I was talking to Jason about this, sometimes with songs, if we just spell out the chords and let them ring and feel the rhythm in between, especially in a chorus like this, just by going, ain't that America, you and me, ain't that America, something to see, baby, ain't that America, let us free. And then rest on the C. Little big houses for you and me. So that's my take on Little Pink Houses by John Mellencamp. John Cougar Mellencamp. You know, he was Johnny Cougar at first, and then he changed it. He said, I'm going to just use my regular name, so he changed it back, and I think that's kind of cool that he did. But definitely an iconic rock and roller, and he's still around. I saw him not too long ago, actually. He was doing a little tour of small places, and he sounded great. He was kicking it and jamming with a bunch of other people. It was really great. So I hope you enjoyed that lesson, and we'll see you down the road.